From the soil where the wisdom grows deep, a secret for the beauty that you wanna keep. We take the petals and the herbs from the vine to make sure your inner glow starts to shine. It's a handcrafted touch for your morning routine, the purest essence that you ever seen. From the top soles of your feet, top to bottom makes the ritual complete. Top to bottom organics, it's a natural vibe, healing for the soul and the spirit inside. From the serum to the wash, yeah, we do it right. Keep your skin so smooth and your hair so bright. Top to bottom organics, elevate your flow. Pure herbal magic, watch your confidence grow. Lather up the shampoo, feel the botanical grace. Follow a conditioner, find your peaceful place. For the brothers with the beards, we got the oils too. Keep it soft, keep it groomed, doing what you do. Light a handcrafted candle, let the scent fill the air. Skincare, hand care, with a whole lot of care. No chemicals, no face, just the earth in a jar. Treating every customer like a natural star. Top to bottom organics, it's a natural vibe, healing for the soul and the spirit inside. From the serum to the wash, yeah, we do it right. Keep your skin so smooth and your hair so bright. Top to bottom organics, elevate your flow. Pure herbal magic, watch your confidence grow. Body wash dripping like a dream in the rain. Herbal infused serums taking over the game. Hair oil shining like the midday sun. Whatever you need, we're the only one. Top to bottom organics, it's a natural vibe, healing for the soul and the spirit inside. From the serum to the wash, yeah, we do it right. Keep your skin so smooth and your hair so bright. Top to bottom organics, elevate your flow. Pure herbal magic, watch your confidence grow.
Love it.
Welcome, everyone. All right, who are you gonna punch?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I was sitting here trying to look. I was trying to look at something, and I kind of like froze where I was because it's framed different when it than it was earlier.
Yeah, it kind of is.
So,
Kind of is. All right. So, with that
anywho,
being said, let's.
what should I do?
No,
Just leave it like that. Okay, yeah.
I mean, I see a couple of things on the screen, but you know what? We're just gonna
We just gonna roll with it
roll
at this
with it.
point.
You know, in life, you got to understand things.
Y'all don't know the behind the scenes action going here, so yeah. Talked about it, man.
All right, first and foremost, everybody, excuse myself because I'm not feeling 100%. Okay, and of course, I have to be here.
Yes.
So bear with me as we get ready. I look like a little baby.
He had to clock in today.
I had to clock in today. I'm not supposed to. So, baby Huey over here. All right, everyone. So, thank you for joining us at this present moment. Okay, at Eastern Standard Time. I'm not going to tell you what time it is because, of course, depending on where you are, you might be rewinding and reviewing this or watching this after it's presented. But as of right now, on the East Coast, this is where we are, and hopefully you enjoyed today's content. It's going to be quite interesting, as the title say. It's almost over.
Over.
So, with it being almost over. Please understand it's something that is necessary to be said. And of course, this is how it's going to work. So for right now, for those that were not privy to the new song, We're gonna play the song one more time because I kind of saw something that I want you guys and girls and friends and family to be privy to. So with that
Okay.
being said, we're going to bring it back one more time.
From the soil where the wisdom grows deep, a secret for the beauty that you wanna keep. We take the petals and the herbs from the vine to make sure your inner glow starts to shine. It's a handcrafted touch for your morning routine, the purest essence that you ever seen. From the top of your head to the soles of your feet, top to bottom makes the ritual complete. Top to bottom organics, it's a natural vibe, healing for the soul and the spirit inside. From the serum to the wash, yeah, we do it right. Keep your skin so smooth and your hair so bright. Top to bottom organics, elevate your flow. Pure herbal magic, watch your confidence grow. Lather up the shampoo, feel the botanical grace. Follow with conditioner, find your peaceful place. For the brothers with the beards, we got the oils too. Keep it soft, keep it groomed, doing what you do. Light a handcrafted candle, let the scent fill the air. Skincare, hair care, with a whole lot of care. No chemicals, no face, just the earth in a jar. Treating every customer like a natural star. Top to bottom organics, it's a natural vibe, healing for the soul and the spirit inside. From the serum to the wash, yeah, we do it right. Keep your skin so smooth and your hair so bright. Top to bottom organics, elevate your flow. Pure herbal magic, watch your confidence grow. Body wash dripping like a dream in the rain. Herbal infused serums taking over the game. Hair oil shining like the midday sun. Whatever you need, we're the only one. Top to bottom organics, it's a natural vibe, healing for the soul and the spirit inside. From the serum to the wash, yeah, we do it right. Keep your skin so smooth and your hair so bright. Top to bottom organics, elevate your flow. Pure herbal magic, watch your confidence grow.
T to B
All right.
vibing.
So, with that being said, as we see new music, new products, the two biggest heavy hitters right now, as they say, are the beer trio, because there's a lot of guys out there that, and a lot of women who want their husbands, boyfriends, and these uncles, brothers, whatever
Something.
in the fact. Whichever male. Matter of fact, no, I'm gonna go another route. Whoever's growing hair,
A beard, right? And they just wanted to get it right.
They just want to get it right. They seem to be gravitating to it because, of course, there's two definitive, I want to say, products within that trio that is very helpful, which is either the nourishing beard oil or the stimulating beard oil.
Mm-hmm.
Either or can be actually ordered in there.
Right, whatever your journey is, whatever it is that,
Right.
whatever goal you're trying to reach,
it can be put into that category, so that you can get your journey right with your beard. And the other one, of course, from what I remember, is the green tea, honey, lavender.
It's the
shampoo,
rosemary, lavender.
Matter of fact, let her take it.
It's the rosemary and lavender and green tea infused shampoo, the conditioner, and the oil. But the oil just has the rosemary oil. That's the New York in me. has the rosemary and the lavender in there. And some people like to get the trio, which has been very, very popular now. I mean, it's pretty new, and people have really gravitated towards that. And it's very helpful for thinning hair. The conditioner is very great. It can be used as a mask and a rinse out conditioner. So it's a heavy hitter. And some people like to get the pomade on the side to get with it. You know, if they want to just get everything rosemary and lavender. You know, the pomade has a little mint in there, has a little peppermint in there. So it's nice, very nice. So I'm grateful. Thank you for those people who went out and ventured out and tried it out. I hope you love it.
And just like any relationship, as I've said to many people, a relationship is a trial and error. You have to try something
You got to
in order
try
to
it.
see if it works,
Hmm.
just like your relationship. So when you're out there buying your products and they're over the counter, and again I'm freezing like there's no tomorrow, which I don't understand why it's freezing so much. So I apologize to the viewers at this time for some freezing.
Yeah, but we can hear you.
I do not understand why it's freezing. I really don't. We're sitting with bright sunny skies, 85 degrees.
Yeah, the sky is clear. It's beautiful.
So it might be the satellite that's not moving fast enough, or maybe I'm just talking too fast, and the AI is trying to figure out where I'm going. You know? So whatever the reason is, it's freezing me constantly. So I apologize to everyone who's trying to listen, and hopefully it'll start picking up where it doesn't freeze anymore. So with that being said, as I said before, and we said before, the product that is the two products that are heavy hitters right now are the green tea shampoo conditioner trio, and of course the beard trio, which has either a stimulating beard oil or nourishing beard oil. And the if you don't mind, once again, just repeating what the green tea shampoo and rosemary
Okay.
shampoo conditioner.
Well, the wonderful thing about that is, of course, what we stand by is an herbal infusion. So there is real rosemary, there's real lavender, and there's real green tea leaves being infused into the product. Okay. And on top of that, we have niacinamide, which is a vitamin B3, which is excellent for hair health, along with other conditioners inside to help with the stimulation. So if you're suffering with thinning hair, shedding hair, it's, you know, it's a great accessory to your regimen.
Okay. And for those that may not have seen, I'm going to try to navigate around here because I got a plethora of things going on in front of me. So
Yeah.
bear with me of items running around. But as we rather, not I, as we continue to let you folks know exactly what's going on with the top to bottom right now. Today's segment is based off an experience that I had speaking to a few people out and about that I was introducing the product to. And one of the funny things to me, okay, not saying this to everyone, is how the potential customers I was talking to had asked me the state, or rather made a statement, rather, should I say, not that she asked me. I was talking to a woman that was very light skinned, aka Caucasian, yet her hair was jet black, beautiful jet black hair. Because she was an employee to an establishment, and they had a bulletin board up. So I asked, you know, can I on the counter next to the cash register and a poster on their bulletin board? And she said, "Oh, sure, why not?" She says, "What kind of company is it?" I said, "Well, it's a hair care, skin care company, and we deal with hair care, skin care, accessories, bonnets, candles, car fresheners, home fresheners, what is called signature ambiance, and a plethora of things, ranging from, male and female to even down to children. And some things are pet safe, right now because we are working on a few things on a few things that are pet safe. And she says, "Oh, so you only deal with black folks?"
Nope.
And I paused and I said, "What do you mean black folks?" She says, "Your products are for black type people." And I was like, "No." I said, "Unfortunately, that is a misconception where many people don't understand what we, top to bottom, caring for the whole self is really about." She goes,
Mhm.
"What do you mean?" I said, "Well, your hair is jet black. So we focus on, if you want to look at it as far as black, white, orange, green, Asian, Caucasian, black, whatever the race you want to call it, we at top to bottom, we don't care about your race because we focus on the type of hair that you have
Right, the hair and the hair need.
in the hair needs.
Right,
Exactly.
right. Because one gender, I mean not one gender, one
Race.
race or ethnicity, even in that one community, they don't all have the same kind of hair.
This is true.
My hair is a lot different than a lot of other people's hair. So I mean, it's different.
And it was quite funny how she said that to me. And I believe that's the misconception that many female, they believe that if the product is made by, in this essence, because I don't believe in the term black,
Mm-hmm.
a melanated company, that's all we focus on is melanated. No, well, guess what? I'm a Latino, so does that make me black? No, AKA black? No, I'm not black.
Mm-hmm.
I'm melanated because I got some color. I'm caramel. Right? So I started laughing. She laughed, of course. She says, "No, well, what I mean is that you focus on only dark skinned people have." I said, "Well, unfortunately, I got to tell you like this: where I'm from, we have
There's
Caucasian
a
people
range.
much brighter than you with blue eyes, with kinky hair and
Mm-hmm.
curly hair, and oily kinky, oily curly." And then I turned around and I said, "I said, so how about this? Why don't you tell me what hair type you are?" She goes, "Oil kinky." I said, "Okay, what type you are?" She goes, "I'm not
Mm-hmm.
sure what you mean." I said, "Well, that right there is part of the problem because what we focus on is the type of hair, type A, type B, type C, not the style of hair that you have, the type of hair, because your hair follicles have something that's called a hair shaft, which may or may not be opening to give the nutrients to your hair that it needs, which means that you have break ends, which pitchfork style, knots. It's just not manageable. Everything you put on it just keeps sliding off, or the stuff that you put on it get absorbs too fast and it doesn't give the nutrients. And she stood there
Right,
looking
your
at me,
hair porosity.
right, the
Right.
hair porosity, right.
That's really the most important to me is the hair porosity.
And what was funny was that she stood in front of me and she's like, I don't I don't know those things. I said, well, instead of being more concerned whether the product works for Caucasian people or aka black people, why not just try to figure out your hair type first
Yeah, this
and
is
work
yeah.
with the company that works with your hair type? She goes, well, I didn't think about that.
Yeah. So like say if you got what dyed hair,
Right,
fried hair,
right,
it depends on what you've done to your hair and the condition it will need something different. Some needs protein, some needs, you know, something a little bit more that has oil based. Some
right.
needs that's not so oil based. If you already have natural oil always coming down, from the sebum coming down, then you may want something less conditioning because you already get that. So you just have to really look and see what ingredients work for you
Right.
for that moment. It's really has nothing to do with
Where you come from?
your race because you can start off one way and then by the time you finish damaging your hair with all kind of chemicals, it can turn into something different.
Absolutely. And that's something that I wanted to explain to her. And the
Yeah,
fact that she was unaware
right.
of what top to bottom is really all about just because she saw my skin complexion.
Hmm.
She looked at the business card and she thought it was that was also designated only for
Mhm.
melanated people. And I'm like, no, young lady, what you fail to understand is that your hair type most likely is coming from a melanated person.
Mhm.
She goes, well, actually, if I could tell you, I said, yeah, please tell me. She goes, well, I'm actually Italian and Cherokee Indian.
AKA, there's a Negro in there somewhere
Exactly.
in the mix,
Exactly.
especially the
So,
Italian part.
I mean, I say, well, you got a whole lot of melanated in you, whether it was from your daddy or from your mama, or your grandmama or your great grandpa.
Yeah.
Somebody in there was most likely darker than me. And it was very funny on how she paused and then looked at me, and I was like, this is why you should not be concerned about if the product is for melanated skin or
Right.
Caucasian skin. You should be more concerned about if it works for your hair type.
Yeah. Like, babe, remember when how long I was struggling thinking that, oh, my hair was just dry.
Right, right.
When really it was because my porosity, I had low porosity. So my hair shaft was closed to any moisture. So I had to learn how to lift my hair follicles up to receive product,
Right.
which also taught me which products I needed, because then once it started receiving things, I learned that there were things that didn't fit for me,
Right, right. And to give everybody that's watching or
Mhm.
listening or comes in later,
Okay.
when we talk about your hair shaft, okay, understand that your hair shaft is just like your skin.
Yeah.
It's a micro pore that's on your hair shaft, which means it actually opens to absorb nutrients of what is being given at that
Like a
moment.
plant.
Just like a plant. So when your skin, in the cold weather, I tried to explain this the other day, and I kind of got tongue tied. In the
Okay.
cold weather, your skin tightens up, trying to keep the heat in.
Oh, I need
Yet in the
some.
summertime, your pore opens and it allows for everything to be absorbed. So that's the same thing that's happening with your hair. Your hair has the shaft on it, that there's a little thing on there that's called a shaft, and it will open to allow nutrients into the hair and prevent it from either A, breaking or creating
Mhm.
split ends, pitchforks, and or knots, because it's struggling. So when I
Mhm.
explained this to her, she just stood there looking at me like, well, I didn't know this, and I'm 47 years old. I said, listen, everybody learns that, it don't matter how old you are.
Mhm.
It just happens to be that there's been people in your life that have been lying to you all your life, and unfortunately, now you come across someone who's not going to lie to you. And at this moment, I'm not even charging you for the information, so this is all free information right
Free
now.
consultation.
Free consultation. So she stood there and she was like, "Well, I didn't think of those things." I said, "Well, this is why we here at Top to Bottom, which is TOP number 2 BOTTU for uniquem.com. We're here to enrich your life in knowing what's going on. We're empowering you to know.
Yes.
Hence the reason why our slogan is caring for the whole self. This way you know it's from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet, and most likely also to your nose when you actually oblige yourself to buying
Mhm.
something that we have for the home, whether it's a candle, whether it's a signature ambiance for your
Mhm.
car, aka air freshener, or even for your bathroom. Right.
Right.
So it was an enlightening story with the woman,
Mhm.
and at the same time it was a little disturbing because I felt bad for her that she's 47 years old and she's been taught for all these years that there's products on the market that are geared only for light-skinned people or melanated people, and your hair is suffering because it's not being given what it needs versus what you were told it needs
Mhm.
because of the skin complexion. And I said,
Yeah.
I turned around and I finished with saying, you have to understand that your hair has a DNA structure. So, because they tell you it's made for melanated people, your hair is saying, no, 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 give me something different.
I think for so long it's because a lot of the companies have not made products for melanated people in the sense of those who have kinkier hair.
Okay.
Because kinkier hair has a different need as far as conditioning, to get through the tangles, um, the oils or whatever else they need that may be too heavy for people with straighter hair,
Okay.
you know. Um, but even with that, if a say a melanated person has relaxed hair, which is now you've had transitioned your hair to be straight, there's some things you won't need as much. Like you won't need as much. You may want something lighter weight. So then you
Okay.
still got to kind of shift. So it's really still all about the hair needs. So I think what happens is because of that disproportionate, um, what do you would say, manufacture of product, I guess,
Okay.
proportionate, disproportionate.
Okay.
So when they see a person who's melanated or, someone like me or whatever, when they see that we're making product, they feel, she's making product just for people like her or people who has hair like her. And, you know, a good portion of my stuff may help people who have drier hair, you
Okay.
know. Um, but there's also people who don't have dry hair and I have something there for them as well.
Right.
Or there's this misconception that straight hair doesn't get frizzy. There
Okay.
are a lot of Caucasian women who like the rosemary spray because they have frizzy hair. Like I've worked with Caucasian women who have straight hair, but it's frizzy. They literally flat iron their hair every morning. Every morning they
Okay.
flat iron to get that straight look, to make it look like they just woke up that way. So you just never know.
Right. 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 And it's a shame because when 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 you introduce a product to society and society is locked on not knowing,
Hmm.
it's very, very disturbing
Yeah.
because you try to educate them and they feel that, oh, you're not really educating them because they know better. Yet
Hmm.
they fail to understand where their hair type comes into play.
Hmm.
The DNA structure of your hair type is the most important concept.
Hmm.
So it's upsetting to see women and men, of course, because of course I have a story or a situation or a insight to a young man that I spoke to as well that happened to be melanated,
Hmm.
and even he was like trying to insinuate certain things, and I had to explain to him it didn't matter either. But just for a quick keepsake, let me just show you something of interest right now, real quick. Okay, with you folks. Here is let's get rid of this here, and he's okay. So this woman, of course, it's a stock video from another company. This woman is actually Dominican, from the
Hmm.
Dominican Republic.
Hmm.
Okay, and you see she is very light skinned, but her bloodline and where she was born is from Dominican Republic.
Hmm.
And the reason why I say that I chose the Dominican Republic because a lot of people say, "Wow, Dominican people are not light skinned; they're dark skinned." No, they're not. They're not at all uh,
Well,
dark skinned.
because the Latin community in itself is has a multi ethnic component.
A whole lot of commingling.
So it all depends
It
on.
didn't matter what color you were, whether you was like this with your eyes all the way back here, or your nose was wider than mine, or more thinner, or more straighter.
Just like
No,
being in America, when
you
you hear
you
an
you look.
American, it's
I
American. Which
like
American?
you, you like me. We are gonna get together all naturally and just create what we're gonna create. Whatever comes out, comes out. Whether you're dark skin or light skin, blonde hair, blue eyed, brown eyed, black hair, kinky, straight, it didn't matter.
Hmm.
Okay, because your hair doesn't care really if
Yeah,
you're light skinned or dark
and
skinned,
if you have a mixture of ethnicities, at some point, your hair is
aka
gonna
a
have
mutt.
you're gonna have different needs,
Hear
depending
what I
on
said?
what that is. So, like, you can have different children
Mutts.
who all will have different needs depending on which DNA structure becomes more dominant in
Exactly.
that person, that, you know.
Right.
And then the age, you know, how my hair was when I was in my teens and my 20s is not the same as it is now. So it's going to have a different need. I'm going to have to treat it different, you know. So, I mean,
Right.
you just got to look at the ingredients. You got to look at
Speaking of
what
ingredients,
what you need.
isn't that a beautiful thing right there?
Yes. And the
The
wonderful
ingredients.
thing, yeah, I
The
love
ingredients.
that rosemary stem in there. Just keeps the infusion going.
The
It's already
ingredients.
infused. That's where the green come from. The rosemary is already infused in there. It's just that I like to put that added herb in there to keep it going, just like I do with the other, like the Indian rose and the calming oil and things like that. Even with the botanical blend, I love to, you know, put some herbs in there to keep the infusion going, keep it live, keep it popping.
So with that being said, I of course, as I was out and about, encountered another
Person.
That's a good way to put it, which happened to be a little bit darker than me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm caramel, so he was a dark caramel,
Like me, like
in the
toffee.
bag. A little bit darker, but he wasn't AKA black.
Mm-hmm.
He was just a dark caramel candy inside the bag.
There's really no real black
and he was
people
bald.
per se.
This is where it gets kind of interesting because he was bald, and as you guys can see, some may say I'm bald, but I'm actually not bald. I just choose to shave off my head off. And he had said, so the product is designed specifically for people like me. I said, no. He said, what do you mean? I'm dark. I'm black. I said, no, you ain't black. He goes, no, I am. I said, bruh.
Black is this thing behind me.
I said, bruh, we're standing on something black. And if I lay you down on the ground right now, I can see you. So you ain't black. So of course it's no, but you understand what I mean. I said, no, brother, I don't know what you mean. Okay. You are a dark caramel candy inside a caramel bag. Just like that.
Pause.
he laughed. He said, nah, bro. I said, yeah, bro, because you and I are standing together inside a bag. I'm caramel and you caramel. You just happen to be a darker shade. That's all. You just sat in the sun a little bit longer. That's all. You was in your mama's belly a little bit longer than need be. That's all it was. So he started laughing, and of course he thought, we kept talking. And I said, see, this is about the humor side because I want to bring humor to it because in essence, there is, our company does not gear to your race, creed. It gears to the DNA structure of your hair, your type of hair. That's what we gear our company on, the type of hair that you have.
Right.
And the style of hair that you have is what we here at top to bottom, which is TOP number 2 BOTTU for uniquem.com. We focus on the type of hair you have and the DNA structure of your hair, not your skin complexion,
right,
or the fake belief of where you come from
is
what we're working on. No, you can have oil kinky hair with a type A, oil kinky hair with type B, oil kinky hair with a type C, because the porosity is totally different. So he looked at me and said, what the hell is all that?
Right. I'm going to give an example. Let's stay with the Australian Aborigines. They're very dark. Okay. They can be as dark as they probably actually are black. A lot of them.
Right.
So, but their hair is straight. It's straight and the strands are thick. So they won't need a lot of oil in their strands because the sebum is always coming down. You want to look up what?
No, I'm looking up.
So it's like different. Not everyone is who may be melanated have the same hair structure. I mean, I have a plethora of different types in my family: wavy, straight, curly, kinky. I'm a little bit of everything because one part of my hair refuses to curl, the other part will just wave, and the rest of it will curl up and some will spiral. It just really depends. You just got to get to know what it needs.
Okay. Okay.
As you dye your hair, that may change it. You just never know.
You
So
just
is
never
the
know. Right. Right.
you just never know. And then we just don't do hair; we do skin as well. Someone asked, "Do we do bleaching?" I don't make bleaching products, but I do make things for hyperpigmentation. There are some serums that may help if you have rosacea. Like some people have um, skin that gets inflamed and gets red, and then you have some that they'll get dark spots or healing from acne spots. So I mean, there's the lines that people will deal with from doing all of that.
Okay. Okay.
um, and they don't want to get injections, and they want to just kind of give their skin structure the things that it needs for that, and just have a nice smooth skin. And that doesn't matter if it's male or female. There's this is assumption that um, it's only women that want to look nice and even and have a nice face.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm saying that right, but you know what I mean. Like
I know. I
the
understand
big
completely.
pores, or you looking rough, or looking, the luggage. I call it the alligator luggage.
I want. I want to bring up a funny, real quick, if you don't mind. And this is something that I thought was extremely funny. Like I was saying to the guy that I was talking to, that was
Mhm.
dark camera. I had said to him, I said, "Well, brother, I want to say this to you, and I mean this with all true respect. When we talk about hair, the first thing that comes to mind is something of this nature. There's a reason why I'm showing you a picture of a horse. Many people, from what I recall, for many years, always had this belief that horse hair grows in a very particular kind of way. And many people always gravitated to horsehair, right? Now,
What do you mean gravitated to it?
many years ago, I always heard that women look for hair to put on their head that's horsehair, not human hair. It used to be horsehair because horsehair was very long.
I thought it was a joke, like when people say, "Oh, give the horse his hair back," because they would have straight hair. Like if a person had a ponytail, because they do call it a ponytail, because
Which
the
is
tail of the
of a
horse
horse, right?
looks a certain way because it has it's a thick structure.
Thick
It's a
structure, very well managed, very well taken care of, very well grown.
mhm,
Okay, of course, this is a Clydesdale. One of my favorite horses is a Clydesdale because they have
mhm.
beautiful hair. So the reason why I put that picture up there is because, like I said to the guy, I said, well, if you don't know what a Clydesdale horse hair is, you're not gonna understand why you have no hair on your head.
Oh, you put a hair up of what's the other one? I used to say the woolly mammoth or the
Woolly mammoth,
buffalo.
buffalo. And the guy said, well, I don't grow hair in the middle. I have a cul-de-sac. And I started
Oh, he
laughing.
used the same word that we use.
Yes.
Oh,
So I started laughing. He says, why are you laughing at me? I said, well, for two reasons. Is because one, we always, here at Top to Bottom, we talk about the cul-de-sac with a lot of guys, having that bald spot. And there's a guy that we know personally, and he is a customer client. His name is Ant Like the Bug. That's his stage name. And he started using our product, and he started growing his hair on his head. So his cul-de-sac started shortening to the point of his hair growing in, and he never grew. He had very hard time on beard and mustache.
yeah,
Hair
connecting.
connecting,
Hmm.
and he started using our product, and his hair started connecting.
Hmm.
And the brother looked at me and says, "Yo, Jay, wait a minute. I had that same problem. I don't connect." I said, "That's because you're putting stuff on your hair thinking it's for your skin. That's not for your hair. You're putting it on, it's for your skin. but you're missing the main element. Your hair is looking for it. And I said to him, I said, one of the biggest things that you may be needing is fenugreek. He said, what the hell? Oh, fennel, what? I said, see, there goes part of the problem. I bet you I turned around and I said, it's yellow number 5, an example, or petroleum base example. You'd be like, yeah, that's what I need. No, that's not what your hair needs. Your hair needs something that's natural, something that naturally grown from the earth.
Something to wake it up.
To wake it up, right? A mint, a spearmint, a peppermint, a mint leaf, a mint oil from the actual plant itself is what your hair needs. It's asking for the actual land, the earth nutrient to make it grow. You're putting stuff on your skin thinking it's for your hair. No, you're doing the opposite. You're not supposed to be doing it. He said, well, man, Jay, you mess, I'm not going to say exactly what he said, but, he said, you're effing me up, man. I said, I'm not effing you up. It's the people you've been around for 30 somewhat years that's been effing you up. Now you've come across a person who's actually trying to show you and have you understand why you need to have your hair growing is because it's missing something. I'm here. I'm that person. He said, man, we got to talk. I said, well, unfortunately, we cannot talk longer because you're working. Okay. And I'm not working.
You're just snatching people up on their jobs.
Yes. But I am. Listen, my thing is this. If I see you have a situation, I'm going to come and approach you. So he said, listen, I need to talk. I said, listen, I'm going to tell you what. You give us a call. I'll have the wife sit down with you and give you a consultation over the phone, and we'll figure out exactly how to make your cul-de-sac a full head of hair if you want, and how we're going to make your beard grow and how we're going to have your beard connect on your skin, because your skin is saying, you're not giving me anything. I look good. I look shiny, but you're clogging my pores. He said, well, how do you know that? I said, because I can see a couple of bumps under there that are not supposed to be there.
And that's what that detoxifying wash is good for. It helps to lift all that gunk out.
And the first thing he said was, man, Jay, we definitely got to talk. I said, listen, by all means, we're going to talk and try to understand that here at top to bottom, which is TOP number 2, BOTTU for uniquem.com. We're here to make things better for those that don't know what's going on with their hair. Because again, your skin complexion does not have any sort of reasoning behind why you're having hair problems. Not just skin color.
There's so many other factors.
Okay, exactly. And I said to him, I said, I don't even know what's happening with you internally that your doctor's trying to fix. I don't know that either. So your skin color doesn't care what's going on internally either, because internally is the same as me internally. Probably. So it doesn't matter what the outside skin color is. It's all about what the DNA structure is asking for. So these are the two things I wanted to talk about today, and on today's segment.
That was good. Good talk.
It's things that a lot of people out there don't know, and they're going to the shops and they're buying these products over the counter, believing that it's working, and they don't know that it's not working because of their DNA structure, where they were born, what their true identity is, regardless of what they see in the mirror. I'm light-skinned with blue eyes, but my hair is very curly. It's very oily. It's very kinky, or it's long and it's straight. But everything I buy just keeps slipping off, and I keep buying all these products. But I can't even pronounce what the ingredients are. Well, guess what? That's part of the problem right there, because we're going to give you a product where you can read the ingredient. You can safely understand what the ingredient is. And if you're not sure what it is, you don't have to pull out a thesaurus or a dictionary that's 3,000 pages long to figure out what the ingredient is. And real quickly, what I said to him, and I just want to be corrected. Please correct me.
Okay.
MSM is an ingredient that in the body, its precise work function is for the hair. If I remember correctly.
Sulfur is the building blocks for your hair, your skin, your nails.
Yet, if the body is saying, no, I need it over here to fix this organ or this part of your body, your hair is not going to get it.
Yeah.
And he looked at me and he was like, what do you mean?
And that's for most nutrients. Most nutrients, if you're right. If your body is going to survive the major organs, it's going to preserve. It's smart. The cells are smart. So they say, look, if you got diabetes, so there's something wrong with your pancreas, there's something wrong with your lungs, the last thing we care about is the hair growing out your head, because that's not a life or death situation. Right.
And it's got to focus on keeping you alive. And that's where I explained to him. He was like, man, I didn't know that. I said, well, this is the reason why you probably have a cul-de-sac. You have a cul-de-sac because your body is absorbing all the nutrients.
Yep, it's taken away from there to go.
So not for your hair
to save something else.
Right.
Yep.
It's protecting your body. It's protecting your organs. He's like, Jay, man, come on, man. Come on, you messing with me. I said, I'm just trying to explain to you what's happening. You know, and these are the things that we don't know, especially some women out there. Women, you going through the same thing. You're trying to figure out why you have thinning hair, and you're trying to put 5 strands across the top of your head, and you have 300 strands at the back of your head, but your forehead is back here, and you're trying to figure out why.
And covering it with a wig that's suffocating it even more.
Yeah, you're not doing well by doing these things, because other people are telling you this is what happens. No, you're missing the point here.
Look at him growing up. He learning. Or is it this way? He learning.
You gotta get smarter. You know, you gotta let people who know what they're doing talk to you, explain to you what's going on. Because there's a lot of companies out there that say that they're gonna talk to you, that they're focused on you. You go into an app and you tell the app what's going on. Guess what? The app that you're putting all this information in is artificial intelligence, which is absorbing all the information from all over the place and saying, this is what happens based off what you're telling it. But you're not physically talking to a person. That's where the problem is, that you're not talking to a person to really understand what's going on with your hair.
Yeah.
So, here at Top to Bottom, we care for the whole self. That's our slogan. And all our products are compliant. We deal with IFRA, we deal with VOC, we deal with products that are organically sourced, or ingredients rather that are organically sourced. Our containers are BPA
BPA free.
BPA free, and we care for the self. So, when you're asking why should I trust this company, well, look at our YouTube channel. Listen to other people saying why they took the chance and are extremely happy with the product. Listen to what people are saying that they're experiencing when other people are coming in contact with them while they're using the Top to Bottom products. Look at how we have fur babies, and our fur babies are comfortable being around us because of our products and not contaminating their lungs. And if anybody knows, or anybody who has pets, that your pets have much more sensitive parts of their body than we humans do.
Very, very, very sensitive.
So if you're trying to figure out why your cat, bird, dog, gerbil, whatever it is that you have, it keeps running away from you, is because of the products you have on your body. It's because it's contaminating them and they don't want to be near you. So please understand, here at Top to Bottom, we try to cover.
We do our best.
We're
doing it each day.
For you to have a much more better journey and where you're trying to achieve. Okay, and today's segment was based off of the experience that I had with 2, individuals, male and female, different places on the earth they were born from, and had the misconception that their skin complexion is the dominating factor behind why or how to use products. And that's not the way to go. You have to know your hair. Your hair is telling you what it's asking for, but you refuse to give your hair what it needs. You keep putting this, I think there was a time at one point in life where someone says to me, you keep putting this topical stuff on and expecting it to absorb into your body, but your body's saying no, because it's secreting the oil to make that product slide off. There's a reason why your body is pushing it away. That's
been my struggle for a while before I started making my own stuff, like chasing down conditioners for slip and then wondering why I wasn't getting the nutrients that I needed because I didn't realize all the plastic explosives
Yeah.
that were involved and everything like that. So yeah, it was definitely a learning experience. But I did want to mention
Yeah.
our um, promotion that's almost over. Just for those who don't know or weren't aware or forgot, March 31st is approaching soon. So the things that we do have on promotion will be ending. One of the things is it the ambiance, signature ambiance? That
Mhm.
also has an expiration date on there.
Yep.
The one where you would buy three for the price of two.
Meaning you put three of them
You
in the
put
cart.
three in the cart, and then it'll take off the price for one of them.
Right.
Okay. Another one is the body washes. So if you buy two, put two in the cart, and that second one will what is it, discount of 25%
Right.
will come
25%.
off. The same thing for the body oil gels, and the same thing for the body custards.
Right.
So we just wanted to just give everyone a reminder that those promotions are almost over. This month is gone by so fast, before you know it.
And real quick, before we try to end the segment,
And if there's anyone in the background, hi.
here's the beer trio. Okay, you want to
Yes,
chit chat
so
about the beer trio real
yes,
quick?
so the beard trio bundle set is it consists of the detoxifying body wash, which is a herbal infused um, body wash with elderberries and African black soap. It's not drying at all. It has clay and it has activated charcoal to detoxify the skin and a lot of other wonderful elements to that. We also have the beard souffle, which is a conditioning cream for the beard. And then we have the beard oil. Now we have two types of beard oil. So we offer you to get a trio, which either one that you prefer. If you want something to promote the growth of your beard, then the stimulating beard oil be the one for that. And it has like mints, it has black pepper, it has vitamin D. It have, what else does it have? The hyaluronic acid, and the favorite one of my husband, the babasu.
Babusu.
And the nourishing beard oil also has babasu.
Babusu.
Now you got me questioning if I'm even saying it right now. That's so bad.
Guys,
And
it's fabulous.
yeah, so that one has a wonderful smell, and it's very nourishing for the beard, for the skin underneath the beard, and for the actual hair itself. And it's not heavy. It doesn't weigh it down. It just gives it what it needs.
Okay, and the other one we're going to talk about very quickly
Mm-hmm.
is the rosemary lavender.
Rosemary, lavender, and yeah, rosemary, lavender trio bundle. Now, the rosemary lavender trio has the shampoo, which is infused with rosemary, lavender, and green tea, just like the conditioner is infused with rosemary, lavender, and green tea. They both have niacinamide, which is a vitamin B3, which is wonderful for conditioning the hair, giving it what it needs, and repairing the hair. Um, Also with panthenol B, which is another vitamin that helps to condition the hair. Then we have the oil, which is
Oy.
rosemary and lavender infused. And as you can see, it has that little stem of rosemary inside to keep the infusion going. And that one could actually be used for the body as well. But I know a lot of people like to use the rosemary because it's I mean it's a power hit for that one. They like to use that in their hair. So that one is a nice infusion. So those three come together.
Okay. Thank you for that.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, we're going to get ready to close out the segment.
Yes.
And of course, please everybody understand that here at Top to Bottom, we care for the whole self.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So as we care for the whole self, you all, and I'm gonna say you all.
Use all. Don't
You
forget the
all-
code at the top, babe. Don't forget your code.
Regardless on the reason why I want to say it is because
okay.
of the other situation that
okay.
we spoke of. It's up there. And you all have to understand something. When you trying to grow your hair, take care of your hair, take care of your skin, you have to stop believing that there are specific products for specific people. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, situations over people.
That's right. It's situations over people, because you know how when people say you go to the doctor and the doctor says, well, we need to try this. There's a reason why they're trying it, because they need to find out what works for your DNA structure. It's not the skin color that you have. It is your DNA structure that you have to figure out. So the same thing with your hair, with your skin. When you're dealing with top to bottom products, that's what we're focusing on. We're focusing on what is your hair needs, your skin needs, not your complexion. So please, 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 people, stop believing your complexion has the say all behind what you're supposed to be utilizing to enrich and or to create a journey for something better, right? And of course, I'm your candle chandelier. For those who don't understand that, it is basically I'm the expert behind making candles and any aromas that deal with areas, meaning your home, your car, your bathroom, your office. I make sure that the candle and or signature ambiance, aka air freshener, is viable to your health and to your pet's health, so that neither one of you have any type of inflammation and or get any type of irritants in the air. That's where I come in. And of course, the queen, she deals with the skin products and the hair products to make sure your journey is fruitful. And of course, we do not know what your internal medical problems are, nor do we need to know, nor do we have to know. It is your choice to let us know, so we can actually guide you and or inform you of what can and cannot be helpful. We're not going to fix it. We could only assist in making it better.
Keyword, assist.
Assist. So with that being said, here at Top to Bottom, which is TOP number 2, BOTTU for unique, M.com, because if you put an O, not a 0, you put an O, yeah, that's another pet peeve of mine. The letter O will get you something totally the opposite.
Don't put an O or a 0.
All right? Don't put an O, don't put a 0.
You better put a U.
You're going to get something totally the opposite. O for opposite. There you go. U for unique will bring you to the Top to Bottom website, where your journey for your hair and your skin and the ambiance of your home and or car or office will become a whole lot better. All right? Any last words?
Nah, I think we gave a good plethora of information. I thank you for sharing that testimony, that conversation. I think it was something that was needed.
All right. Well, what's your favorite saying?
Top to bottom at you.
We're going to play our music video for those who just want to sit back and enjoy the music. And with that being said, as I always say, I will see you all later, because I do not believe in saying goodbye, because tomorrow is never promised. So I will see you all later.
From the soil where the wisdom grows deep, a secret for the beauty that you wanna keep. We take the petals and the herbs from the vine to make sure your inner glow starts to shine. It's a handcrafted touch for your morning routine. The purest essence that you ever seen. From the top of your head to the soles of your feet. Top to bottom makes the ritual complete. Top to bottom organics, it's a natural vibe. Healing for the soul and the spirit inside. From the serum to the wash, yeah, we do it right. Keep your skin so smooth and your hair so bright. Top to bottom organics, elevate your flow. Pure herbal magic, watch your confidence grow. Lather up the shampoo, feel the botanical grace. Follow with conditioner, find your peaceful place. For the brothers with the beards, we got the oils too. Keep it soft, keep it groomed. Doing what you do, light a handcrafted candle, let the scent fill the air. Skincare, hand care, with a whole lot of care. No chemicals, no face, just the earth in a jar. Treating every customer like a natural star. Top to bottom organics, it's a natural vibe. Healing for the soul and the spirit inside. From the serum to the wash, yeah, we do it right. Keep your skin so smooth and your hair so bright. Top to bottom organics, elevate your flow. Pure herbal magic, watch your confidence grow. Body wash dripping like a dream in the rain. Herbal infused serums taking over the game. Hair oil shining like the midday sun. Whatever you need, we're the only one. Top to bottom organics, it's a natural vibe. Healing for the soul and the spirit